The Young and the Restless recap reveals an episode packed with emotional crossroads and surprising proposals. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, shocks Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, with a bold business offer, while Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, is left heartbroken as she watches her son Daniel struggle through personal turmoil. At the Genoa City Athletic Club, Phyllis is full of enthusiasm, ready to dive into her new role at Abbott Communications. However, her excitement isn't exactly shared by Daniel Romalotti Jr., Michael Graziade. When Billy joins them to discuss next steps, it becomes clear that Daniel isn't sure where he fits in. Creatively uninspired and emotionally disconnected, Daniel suggests that Billy can simply stick him anywhere at the company. But deep down, he knows the whole situation doesn't feel right. Soon after, Phyllis finds Daniel in the park, clearly still processing the pain of losing Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, and the future they once envisioned. He confides in Phyllis about his lingering grief, admitting that time hasn't healed the wound as he'd hoped. Phyllis, clearly devastated for her son, tries to offer comfort, but Daniel remains adrift, unsure of his next chapter. Despite Phyllis wanting to pursue Abbott Communications with her son by her side, Daniel gently insists that she continue without him. He believes she's passionate about the opportunity and should embrace it, even if he's not ready to follow that path. Later, Daniel runs into Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, at Crimson Lights. In a light-hearted moment, he helps her with a crossword puzzle, but it quickly turns more serious as Tessa senses something is off. Daniel opens up again, this time admitting he feels like his life has completely stalled, and he's lost on how to get moving again. Meanwhile, back at the athletic club, Billy updates Sally on Daniel's decision to back out of the company plans. He confesses he's now worried about losing Phyllis too, as she and Daniel were a package deal from the start. Sally presses Billy on what his next move is, but he doesn't have a backup plan, at least, not yet. Then comes the curveball. When Sally asks who else he could partner with, Billy surprises her by naming her as a potential collaborator. Sally is flattered, but ultimately turns him down, explaining that her true passion still lies in fashion. While she doesn't believe Phyllis is the best possible partner for Billy, she does acknowledge one thing in her favor: Phyllis is fiercely loyal. Billy's intrigued and asks for more details. Sally reveals that Phyllis came to her for help in trying to talk Billy out of doing business with Aristotle Dumas. Sally agrees that Phyllis was right to be protective, admitting she also believes Aristotle is untrustworthy. Just as the two are processing this revelation, Phyllis arrives and confirms what Billy suspected: Daniel isn't doing well. She turns to Billy, hoping he might be able to help her son in a way she can't. Elsewhere at Society, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, sits down for breakfast with Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. The conversation turns serious when Claire reveals that Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, has asked her to move in. Victoria is quick to caution her daughter, warning that such a move could escalate tensions with Victor Newman, Eric Braden. Nikki, however, urges Claire to make decisions based on what she and Kyle want, not what Victor might think. Claire opens up, admitting she's falling in love with Kyle. After some soul-searching, she makes it clear that she knows what she needs to do. Just then, Kyle arrives, and Claire turns to him, ready to share her decision, one that will undoubtedly shape both their futures.